Listen, we got a lot to talk about today. The first thing I'm gonna get to is the homegirl Gloss. People who do not know, Gloss and her manager had some issues in which a fight ensued. And so we're gonna listen to a little bit of what's going on and react to it. Pay attention.
So before that, since then though, she has a new manager. I have nothing bad to say about her new manager. I don't know that girl much of anything. I know of her. She seemed cool to me. I connected that girl with Gloss manager. Well, I mean her lawyers. I connected her with everybody she needs to talk to. If something comes to my phone for Gloss, I automatically send it to her new manager. I was trying to handle everything professionally and amicably. I don't do that. I'm not finna withhold your money. I'm not finna do none of that. That's weird. That's some weird ass shit. People do it in the industry all the time. It's managers out here that really steal money, that really take from you. All that. I done been to law school. I have degrees in political science. I have several degrees. I cannot know what I got going on. So I don't play those type of games with nobody with nothing. Okay. All right, cool. So let's just put that out in the air. All right. So boom. I'm at the club.
We need a small business loan fast. I got that.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate that. You know they getting rid of ad blocker. Did I tell y'all about that? Maybe we talk about that. We got a lot to talk about today too, man. For all y'all that's tuned in.
I'm in the club. I'm in R&B Wednesday. I'm having a great time. I was cute. I had on my cute new boots, and I was cute, okay? I had my little vibe flowing. I was cute. I was so fucking cute. And
be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I'm tipsy. It was 3 girls. We had a whole bottle of Don Julio to ourselves, okay? We leave out the club. I'm talking to the owner of the club. I'm outside talking about business. We're talking about how we want to open our own lounge and how we want to cater to this type of crowd and that type of crowd and all type of shit like that. We talk about real shit, okay? My back, like how my back is turned like right now, I'm talking to the owner who's right here in front of me. And
so let me give some context setting to what we're looking at for people who do not know. Gloss Up formerly signed the QCP and Quality Control's record label, same record label with Migos and a couple of different artists that I'm sure you'll recognize, some of the biggest acts in the game. She was a part of that GloRilla blow up, right? She was in that FNF song video. She was one of GloRilla's friends, but she had her own career. She had her own music. She was doing her own thing. QCP took a liking to her, and he brought on the team. He put a bag in her pocket and sent her through the system. For whatever reason, you know, and we're going to talk about this today. If I'm being honest, women have to walk a very tight rope in this industry. Because when you think about it, the fans are so quick to try to turn you into like a baddie or some kind of drama queen, right? They don't give the same runway and respect that they give to a male artist to a female, but also female artists approach the game in a different way. And so sometimes the way that they approach the game dictates how people handle them in this game. But I do think that a woman's position in this game, in particular in this new era with the internet and all these different things to consider, it's almost like they try to just turn her into a baddies kind of girl. Now, when she started to be public with her relationship, and this is the tightrope I talk about, is that when you're public with your relationship, there's a value add if you're an artist. But that same relationship can be the reason to tear your brand down. So it's a double-headed sword that you got to handle with care. And some of these young ladies and these young men, you know, thrust themselves in these relationships and they see the benefits. And then at some point when they rip away from it, you know, they deal with the other side of that. You know, this young girl done been in the public eye, and not so much for her music. But again, the formula now is get a little bit of this drama, a little bit of this shade room shit going, and then transfer it to your music. What I think is happening with Gloss is that she may not be, they may not be seeing that transition with fans, right? Because if you're a record label, you'll be happy to see your artist posted on Shade Room, posted on Neighborhood Talk, all these big blogs, Fashion Nova deals, all these different things. Usually that'll translate and you'll convert some of those eyeballs into actual listeners and customers. And maybe maybe the eyeballs are not converting and they haven't found the way to get paid with your eyeballs. And I always tell y'all now, you don't necessarily have to give a creator money. You can pay with your eyeballs. Just keep watching, share it, do things like that, right? That's paying. That's a value add for a musician, a creator, or for anyone that's operating on in this internet space. So I think for somebody like her, maybe the value wasn't there. But that's a little context as to who she is. She's an artist that formerly was signed to QC. According to records, they had just dropped her. I think her last song called "Seeing Red" was she set the contract on fire. I think that was a scenario where she was trying to let the people know she done with it. Pay attention, man. So that's who she is. Let's listen to what her former manager said, because they had got into a fight last night at a club. Pay attention.
Homegirls right here in front of me, and we're sitting there. Okay, cater to this type of crowd, that type of crowd, and all type of shit like that. We talk about real shit, okay? My back, like how my back is turned like right now, I'm talking to the owner who's right here in front of me, and my other homegirls right here in front of me, and we're sitting there. Okay, we're standing there talking. Out of nowhere, I get hit from behind. I didn't see it coming or nothing. The girl came in a sports bra and some workout tights and tennis shoes and a bunny. Okay. Yes, I have injuries. Yes, my nose was swollen. Yes, my knees were scraped. Yes, my hip was bruised that I had surgery on before when I went to Jackson State and ran track. Yes, I would. Yes, I.
Oh man, that means she finna sue. Y'all hear that language? Nah, that's the language you're gonna read in the paperwork. Yeah, you know, I'm my back is hurting. Yes, I have injuries to my leg. I feel like I can't go out. I feel like people are gonna hurt me and harm me and jump me. Right. So you already can tell the route she's going. She's about to try to sue this young lady. What I want to deal with today is not only unpacking what happened between these two, but I want to unpack the industry and some of the business behind an artist and why Gloss, she's in this weird place right now. She's in this weird place right now. Now it's about, what did you build? Because P and Coach K, that whole quality control machine comes with a certain level of Rolodex. It has a phone book. Dude and them have reach. So they're gonna get you certain looks and things like that. She's also on Impact ATL, which is a show that P and them are closely invested in over at Quality Control. But she's in a weird place, so I want to talk about that. But it's interesting. If you're listening, this young lady is literally about to sue Gloss for whatever altercation took place. Let's see what she says took place, though.
Yes, I feel intimidated by going out and not knowing if somebody's watching me or stalking me. Yes, I do. Yeah, that's true. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie about that. Anybody would. I don't condone myself as a fighter. I don't go around here saying I'm gonna beat somebody's ass, blah, blah. But if somebody said they wanted to fight me, I'll be on my P's and Q's and I would know what's up. And I have fought before, and I do know how to defend myself and fight. However, if somebody is behind you and somebody attacks you from behind like a wild animal, and then let's also say this too, y'all. When I got up, my car was blocked in. She had blocked my car in, her and Tucson, the follower, Tucson, a whole man.
Why are you not investing in tax liens?
Damn, man. Hey, that laugh he be putting in there like that, I ain't gonna lie, that's some funny shit. On West Side, that's some funny shit.
It was Gloss Range Rover that, by the way, she does not have car insurance on. She does not have registered at all in no state and has a fake Illinois tag on it. There's three different counts there. No registration, no insurance, and then falsified. The tag is falsified. There's 3 different things. She blocked my car in, and then Tucson with his new Wagoneer that he finally was able to purchase. I guess he got some money now somewhere. Did the check go through from Ari or something? Because he definitely blocked my car in. But Tucson was the same person who was calling my phone when Ari and his manager put him to the side asking me, can I help him and can I be his manager? Because he seen what I was doing for Gloss. Let's tell the truth. Let's tell the truth. If we're going to tell the truth, let's tell the truth. Hey, Monet, how you doing? I done reached out to Monet several times. I done reached out to Monet. I done reached out to Chris. I done reached out to all my PR friends in Atlanta to help this girl. Yes, her car is not registered. P bought that Range Rover cash for her birthday one year. The car is not registered from her. He gave her the title and everything. The car is not registered. The car does not have car insurance. Neither one of her cars have car insurance. Y'all can call me police or whatever the case may be. That's fine, because I'm going to tell y'all something. This girl went to the police station weeks ago trying to put a restraining order on me. But in order to get a restraining order, I have to do something to you. I'm not contacting you. I'm not stalking you. I'm not coming to find you. I'm not you. I've done nothing to you. How can you put a restraining order on somebody who's not even worried about you? I literally been at my...
But for this young lady to say that Gloss has already tried to put a restraining order on her, that does show something. Like, you can deny it and you can act like, yo, I don't know why she doing that. But even if it's technique, it shows something. Even in the eyes of the court, they're gonna be like, yo, but she started this putting a restraining order on you. Like, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Now, she's alleging that it was a man, the dude used to be around Ari, blocked her in and allowed Gloss to catch her. And I guess Gloss told her,
that's some West Side folks that get right up on him. Boom, bam on the dead homies. I'll whoop him, knock him out naked, dead homies off the back. It don't matter where you at in them.
Enjoying my time with my family. I have been nothing but minding my own business. I'm not studying you at all. And let me say this too. Her DJ followed the other Tati while we was in the club, like sent a follow request to her. So Tati showed it to me in the club, but I didn't think it. I'm just like, I don't want to talk about them. So I'm literally like, okay, like, all right. I said, I'm not worried about them. It's a new year. Because who wakes up January 1st, 2025, not happy to be alive? Somebody that's miserable, right? I was out enjoying myself, okay? So I guess what people mean to tear you down, it don't tear you down, and they see people around you still loving on you, people with you, and all of that. Because all the people that I've met through her, I'm still cool with. They're still cool with me because they seen what I did. They know the truth. In order to sell your car, you have to first have it registered. The car has to first be registered somewhere to sell it. The thing is, like, whether you are a fighter or not a fighter, I don't believe nobody deserves to be out minding their business. I clearly had on booted heels. I clearly had food in my hand, my phone in my hand, my purse on my shoulder. I clearly a lot of different hostings and stuff that I had myself, a lot of different things. But like I said, fighter.
So she's talking about her. I'm trying to see what happened. So next, I got a Gloss up responding to this. So Gloss is gonna give her side. You know, she's basically saying that they saw her and attacked her.
She used to worry about why she lied to y'all about buying a house when she got a house in the CPN. And my house is in my name. My house is in my name and my boyfriend's name.
Low blow, shots fired.
Yeah. So yeah, I did press charges on her. I sure did. Yep. Sure did. I sure did. I sure did. I sure did. Yep. And y'all can say I'm police all day. She went to the police first. And that's cool. I don't care what y'all say, because if it was anybody else, I just listen. No lie. Not even joking right now. My cousin just
she don't look like she been in a fight though. Like, look at her face. You know, for it to be this brutal beat down that people are acting like it is online, when I look at her face, it don't look like, you know, she got right up on him, like the homeboy said.
When I beat you on power rule, you going to bed.
Don't look like they gave her the beats for real. You know, and I don't celebrate violence, you know, with women or none of that. But let's see what.
No more. I moved, but I still have that house, is what I'm telling y'all. Rent's still being paid there. I do not live there. I just moved. That's all that matters. She admitted she got her ass. What? What?
So this is Gloss up for people who
Be
never
sure
seen
to
her.
like.
Like that's who she is. You can't really see her face. Again, she was in the original GloRilla F&F video. It's one of GloRilla friends, actually. So she, you know, I think it's gonna be interesting to see how she gets out of this. She's no longer with P and them, so you gotta kind of fend for herself.
Yeah, I just want to clear some lies that was said about me on this little live. Hey, Watts.
Hey, my Glossiana.
Look, can you please verify that I have not, like, you remember that day you called me?
Yeah.
Can you please verify what was said to you? And you was not the only one that been called about me. It's a reason why I put my hands on her. I didn't just go putting my hands on a motherfucker. Been going around everybody that know me saying this, saying that, and I got fed up. That's what happened.
Girl, she been lying from the beginning. I don't know why. She been lying since forever. She always lie. All she do is manipulate and lie. Like she's literally a liar. She literally called me. She literally called me. Basically, she was trying to turn me against you. Basically, on some lame shit. Like, well, nobody's fucking with her. Like, I'm not gonna go follow who I fuck with. If you don't fuck somebody I fuck with, what the fuck is we talking about? So all of y'all got unfollow. Let's be clear, because all that hoe
Like
do is
I don't really I don't care nothing about this unfollow shit. I'm trying to get to what happened.
When I was in the hospital when I got my gallbladder removed. I posted in my close friends. It was around the time me and the dude had when I posted that video, put him at my house. I posted in my close friends and I said, my feelings hurt. I miss my best friend, which I was talking about. She originally was leaving the hospital to go get my kids to take him to his mama. She said, okay. She was leaving out. She gave me a hug. We said, we love you and everything. She get in the car, look at her phone, go on Instagram, and seeing my close friend said, I feel like I lost my best friend, which I was talking about. She got on the phone with me, cursing me out, all type of bitches and hoes, doing all this shit. I told her, don't go get my kids. Don't go to my house. And I told her, don't bring your ass back to this hospital. Y'all, I got out of surgery.
Yo, we're live. Make sure y'all hit like and share right now. What's up to everybody on Patreon? I see y'all. Salute. Salute to YouTube. Salute to Twitter. Salute to everywhere, man. I salute y'all. Make sure y'all hit like and share this thing. You know, this is something new we're doing. We're gonna build the community out this year. Let's go.
Why is the girl in the hospital room with me? I'm tell from the medicine they gave me. I just seen the police coming there, get her out the hospital. Later that night, the ended up coming. When I got her surgery, he ended up there. So when she got put out the hospital, 3 in the morning, she's calling, blowing my phone up, y'all. I answered, no, blowing his phone up because I blocked her. So I answered his phone. She was like, hey, at my door, my alarm system going off. I can hear it in the background. She's on my phone, boo-hooing, crying, talk about, hey, Duke just put his hands on me. He just punched a hole through the wall, did all this. Y'all, me being the nice person I am, I turned my alarm off from my phone, and I turned my alarm off and let the bitch in my house. My boyfriend at the time, he was like, yeah, that shit don't sound right. Call Duke. I called Duke Deuce, my cousin. I called him on the phone. I said, what the did you just do to her? He was like, what did you talk about? This got to be a prank. So I'm like, what? So she just did all this just to get back around me. I thought I just told her to leave me the fuck alone. Y'all, I be firing this girl multiple times.
That's what she meant by drop a bag
so
for you.
let me get to the part that I want to kind of speak about, right? Again, just for the record, some little altercation happened. I guess Gloss ran up and confronted this young lady. Now, what's in the backdrop of this is a young girl who just had a small taste of fame. Just got next to one of the biggest record execs in the industry, in the business, and maybe overexposed and undervalued in her opinion. And so what we're dealing with is, if you listen to what she said, and I don't know if she said it right there, I kind of already have some context, is, yo, this lady was reaching out to everybody saying that, yo, ain't nobody messing with me no more. And so what that means for people that's not in the industry is that, yo, I've lost my deals. I'm no longer signed. This has to be a scary place for Gloss. And this is also on a much larger scale what I speak about with Drake. Because Drake has always been someone that has used his connection to the labels and his connection to the higher ups as fuel, as separation from the rest of the market, right? I'm not like you. Me and Lucian, we can go have dinner. Like I walk right into the office. They take me right to the corner out, right? That was always like bravado for him. In the same way, when you're dealing with the female rap and a young girl like her, I imagine that seeing GloRilla blow up like she did, you know, she was happy for that. But when she got her own opportunity, I think that actually was like, all right, I'm in the game now. I always tell y'all, at one point, if you building something in this culture and in this facet in this industry, you go from viewing the Super Bowl to now you're in the Super Bowl. So while you're out here, you got to perform. You're no longer watching. You're a part of the game. She now becomes a part of the game, get a little taste of that fame. Again, I just think maybe the transition was underwhelming, right? The level of attention she got on socials. That's why I always tell y'all, like, niggas be looking for my social shit to be going crazy. And it did. It used to go crazy. I fell back off of it. And now it does great, right? But my socials are more of a marketing thing for me. I use it to reach my core audience. And this year we're gonna centralize the audience. But I always tell y'all, people will be popping on social media. And I didn't want to be one of the guys popping on social media, but could not get nothing else popping anywhere else. For example, you can go on social media right now. There'll be clips of dudes just talking. I guess they may have podcasts or whatever they're doing. Them shits will have 100, 200,000 likes on it. You go find that same episode on YouTube or on one of the video hosting platforms, and that shit'll have 1,000, 2,000 views. You see? So there's something that happens, and I believe for Gloss, when she shows up to QC and quality control and they're saying, all right, what have we dumped in Gloss for the last 2 years? Well, we did this. We got a song here. We did this with Honcho. We did that over here. We dumped some money in that. This photo shoot, it's expensive to keep a female artist looking like she need to look to compete with the Cardi B's, the Nicki Minaj's, the Meg Thee Stallions, the GloRillas, right? You got to keep them in a certain atmosphere to even be in the conversation, or people just gonna little dog them. Ain't gonna be no separation or difference between them and the rest of the market. And for you to separate the woman, it's just a different fight. I also want to, just talk about her and GloRilla relationship and what her rapping and getting her own deal, did that even affect their relationship? Because now the fans get involved. Now the fans are in the comments saying this and that, because I don't see them together as much. And of course, I'm speculating. But this is what people try to tell you guys when they say the industry can ruin you. It can literally ruin things around you. It can really tamper with your value system. It can corrode your decision making, right? It can take somebody that has grew up and lived on a certain constitution all their life. They'll bow down because it's clout next to one of these kind of situations, right? So I wonder what the industry or what the record deal done for her and GloRilla, because, for all intensive purposes, GloRilla is competition when quality control comes to their wits end and they go to look at it. When they go to look at the business and forecasting and investing in what would GloRilla is competition to Gloss Up. Now, I know y'all got y'all friend thing, and so if we don't see GloRilla embrace your albums in regards to getting on the album, see, this is what quality control is probably looking for. All right, GloRilla's blowing up. I get her home girl a shot. That relationship will be strengthened, right? Their relationship would be strengthened and nurtured, and we'll put those two in a situation where when Gloss drops, we may have 2 or 3 GloRilla records on there. Again, all of these different avenues. See, when someone looks at you and they see potential, They reel you in close like a fish. See, cause all these niggas look like fish in the ocean. When you a creator, a rapper, nigga, them big dogs, they throwing shit out there and they reeling shit in, and they might catch a fish and bring it in and take him back off the hook. And he wasn't worth keeping. You know what I'm saying? So when they reel it in and get it close and they say, okay, what avenues can we take advantage of if we sign Gloss? She's talented, so set that to the side. We know she's talented. She's pretty. They got her together as far as her prettiness, right? Get her glammed up, get her looking right, get her all that shit together. But now, from a business perspective, we imagine to be able to take advantage of the GloRilla, co-sign the GloRilla friendship. Also, we want to look at her ability to be on Shade Room and her social worth, her social value, right? We'll dump money into that even to help her social status, right? We want to make sure that when she posts that she's one of the girly girls that you see on Shade Room and all of these different platforms that succeeded. Now the next step to that, and that's what I always tell y'all, when people look at you, they don't really look into you. Two different things. Looking at you and looking into you is two different things. Look into the next step. What will be the next step? All right, she now has the platform of Shade Room. How traditionally do people convert Shade Room viewers, watchers, listeners, their fan base into customers of their own? Is that a thing? What's the highway? What's the runway? How do we do that? If you ask me, that was the next question. And I think it was an underwhelming transition or an underwhelming amount of people or outcome that they see outside of social media, right? Also, when we look at music, you know, what can we do to get this music going? Unfortunately, in the female world, you got to either have a super catchy song or your cosign game got to be a certain way. Or you just got to be a hell of a rapper. Like, it's different avenues. I'm not sure I think Gloss is giving pushback. She want to drop these kind of songs and do it this kind of way. And they're probably saying, look, we're right here on the cuffs. We got to make a serious decision to either pivot into what's working or to let you do it on your own and pray to God you figure it out without our involvement or our finance. You see what I'm saying? So I think that she has been hurt because she, you know, for her to even be, and I'm speculating, in the last video, it looked to me, it appeared that she was setting on fire a contract. I don't know if that represents freedom, but you need every relationship that comes from QC. You need all the publicists, people, the managers, the photo folks, the video. You need them people. In 3 years, man, it can get dark if you're not paying attention, right? When you're not attached to one of those infrastructures. And that's why I thank God I built something, you know, on my own, because when you depend on other people, man, at any moment, they can just cut the light. Yo, I'm tired of doing that. It's over. And then everywhere you go knock on the door, hey, I came here with, I remember that time I was here with such and such. They're going to say something ain't right. That ain't never how they, you know what I'm saying? Then they start to look into, oh, I don't see P around you no more. Oh, I don't see P posting her music no more. Or I don't see Coach and them posted. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, there are people who move around this industry like that. And if you ask me, they all suckers. That's on me. That's me telling you that, not them. That's me. All right. Let's move on to our next subject, man. We got a lot to talk about today. I just want y'all to know that. And that's on God. Next topic.